Good afternoon and welcome graduates, family, friends, alumni, staff, faculty, administrators, and members of the Board of Trustees. I am pleased to have so many of you with us here today, in person and via the live stream, to join in celebrating this memorable occasion. To begin our ceremony, I request that you please stand or remain standing for the invocation to be given by Reverend Betty Berlew.
Come, Holy One, lead all gathered here at Cazenovia College this morning in the celebration of academic excellence and in recognition of much hard work and many jobs well done. With gratitude we come this morning for thanksgiving of all who have supported us, family, friends, and everybody who's loved us along the journey. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Berlew. Please remain standing. We have a change in our program. Unfortunately, Mackenzie Mahoney is unable to sing the national anthem due to a cold. However, Jayla Wilson has agreed to step in at the last minute. Please join me in welcoming Jayla Wilson, class of 2022.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wow. Thank you, Jayla. Please be seated. I'd like to now, for the first of what will be many times to come, take a moment to acknowledge with respect that our college campus is situated on the indigenous homelands of the Oneida Indian Nation. On behalf of the Cazenovia College community, we are grateful for the opportunity to be here and thank the generations of people who have taken care of this land before us. We pay respect to the Oneida people, past, present, and future, and recognize their contributions as America's first allies and to the strengthening of this community and the region as a whole. And now, yeah. And now, as president of Cazenovia College, I declare the 197th Commencement Ceremony, thank you, to be in session. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the Valedictorian of the class of 2022. This year's Valedictorian is an exceptional scholar with an outstanding record of service to the college and the community. Jennifer Forward is a dual major in criminal justice and psychology with a pre-law minor. She is a member and president of the All-College Honors Program, as well as multiple honor societies, including Alpha Chi National College Honor Society, Psi Chi International Psychology Honor Society, and Alpha Lambda Delta Honor Society, of which she is also president. Jennifer recently won the Outstanding Senior Capstone Award for the dual major in psychology and criminal justice. For her senior capstone project, she collected data about societal perceptions of the gender wage gap and effortlessly tied it to similar work by other scholars into a well-written and thorough paper. Jennifer will be attending Albany Law School in the fall to pursue her JD with a concentration in labor and employment law. Please welcome class of 2022 valedictorian Jennifer Forward.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, President Berg, for your introduction. And thank you all to all of you that are here today or tuning in on the live stream. We appreciate your support as the class of 2022. So about 4 years ago, I was just beginning my time here. I was sitting in one of these chairs here on the quad, just having said goodbye to my family. I wasn't sure how I felt about being here yet. Part of me just wanted to put my head down, focus on my studies, and do nothing else. The other part of me wanted to get involved and try new things. I'm glad I chose the latter option. The next 4 years were the fastest and most transformative years of my life. If anyone would have told me I would be on this stage here today, the person I've grown to be, and the circumstances that we're all in, I honestly would have been shocked. We expected lots of ramen and coffee and a few all-nighters to earn our degrees. None of us expected a global pandemic to dramatically alter our education, the social unrest that led to much-needed change, and the numerous other once-in-a-lifetime events that have occurred in the past 4 years. Outside of the events that have happened on a national or global scale, some of us suffered immeasurable losses and wish that there were a couple of other people here celebrating our graduation with us today. Some of us were betrayed by the people we thought we could trust, or missed out on an opportunity because of circumstances beyond our control. Some of us made a decision or two that we regret, or suffered a financial hardship that we didn't expect. While we all may have been thrown into circumstances that we did not necessarily deserve, the one thing we did, however, was take this adversity and use it to grow into better versions of ourselves, and for that, we should be proud. Personally, I would have never imagined succeeding academically and looking forward to continuing my education this fall. All of these things would have not been possible without some people by my side pushing me and guiding me as I've needed it throughout the past 4 years. I would thank you all by name, but I'm sure you're eager to get your hands on your diploma, and I'm not about to keep you from that. First off, I would obviously like to thank my family. They've encouraged me, been supportive of me, listened to my rants, and most importantly, they've helped me move my things in and out of my room each year. Because let the record show, I've only carried my fridge once. To my professors, thank you for believing in me and sometimes seeing more in me than I saw in myself. You pushed me to do more than I would have ever thought to do on my own, and I owe you a debt of gratitude for that. To my fellow resident advisors on the RA staff, you are some of the greatest individuals I've ever had the privilege of working with. Thank you for allowing me to work beside you these past 2 years and leading alongside you as well. No matter what adversity may come your way, don't let it bring you down. Remember that you are valued and appreciated, even if you don't hear it enough. Finally, to my friends, you know who you are, Chelsea. You have brought me through some of the most difficult yet best years of my life, and my experience here would have been vastly different without you. May you continue to shine and bring light to the world as we move on from here. Now back to the class of 2022. We've gotten our education at a unique point in history. The world is certainly much different than it was 4 years ago. If there's one word that best describes our class, it's resilient. We went home for spring break during our sophomore year and did not return until the subsequent fall. We then lived out the rest of our time here with the thought in the back of our minds that at any moment we could be sent home and back into that virtual world that we certainly did not prefer. We pushed through these fears and made the most of what our circumstances had to offer. Not only did we handle COVID, but we also stood up for what we believed in and did not settle for just enough. We saw issues and we fought to correct them. We brought light to situations that many had not noticed. We saw the softer spoken of us rise and take a stand. We were not passive when we bore witness to events that were simply unacceptable. We pushed for greater diversity on campus and in the community around us, and pushed for the widespread understanding that not everyone experiences the same ease in getting their college education as others. We made a change not only to this campus, but to the communities around us. Let us carry the same spirit of change into the world as we move on from here. As Nelson Mandela once said, we can change the world and make it a better place. It is in your hands to make a difference. These past 4 years of facing adversity and growing through it have equipped us with the tools we need to make that difference. Now it's up to us to use these tools accordingly and to continue the work we have already begun here. So thank you and congratulations to the class of 2022.
Jen? We'd like to present Jennifer with a certificate of valedictorian. Thank you, Jennifer. It is now my pleasure, great speech too. It is now my pleasure as Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the Faculty to recognize deserving graduates for their outstanding academic achievements. The 2022 Art and Design Division Award goes to a student who has proven herself as an intelligent, ambitious, and thoughtful photographer. Today, she graduates with a BFA in studio art with a concentration in fine art photography. Her accomplishments are inspiring in both her academics and her professional development. She is recipient of the Outstanding Senior Capstone Award in Photography, the Presidential Scholarship, and she has exhibited yearly in the Juried Student Show. Her internship with Ellis Patterson's Loving My Company in Baldwinsville, New York, has already turned into an employment as a second photographer. Her senior capstone research, titled In Defense of Representation in an Unrealistic Image, delved into the ways in which historical and contemporary photographers have skillfully altered their photographs, playing with the viewer's expectations for realistic representation to suspend their disbelief. In her senior capstone exhibition titled Headspace, she turned the camera on herself, captured the many emotional states that play out in the personal space of a bedroom. It has been a great honor to have this year's recipient as a member of the Cazenovia community for this past 4 years, and we look forward with great excitement in all that she will accomplish. It gives us great pride today to recognize Alyssa Simcoe as recipient of the Art and Design Division Award. The Division of Business and Management nominee for Excellence in Business and Management goes to a student that has a laser-like focus. This individual has taken the pressures and stress of college and life and funneled it into his academics and athletics. The student takes joy in leading while choosing to help others. In continually looking for growth opportunities and ways to foster self-improvement, this person is positioned to make significant contributions to many communities after graduation. The Division of Business and Management is pleased to honor Joseph DeGroot as the Outstanding Student of 2022. This year's winner of the Award for Excellence in the Division of Humanities and Natural Sciences has excelled in and outside the lecture halls, laboratories, and writing arena as she completed 158 credits to earn a dual major in biology and equine business management. In completing this dual major, she had to complete 2 senior capstones. For equine business management, she designed a business plan for a nonprofit veterinarian clinic called Second Hope Veterinarian Clinic. For her biology capstone, she conducted original research assessing the potential relationships among height, hip angle, and stride lengths among horses. She collected data from over 30 horses while they stood patiently in the stall area as they were run around the arena. Beyond excelling in her coursework, she was strongly involved with campus life. She was a member of the equestrian team and the Equine Ambassadors Club for 4 years. She also served as a campus key guide and a member of the campus activity board. As if this wasn't enough, she was a peer tutor for chemistry and worked part-time all 4 years here on campus. In preparation for a career in veterinary sciences, she did an internship working in animal care at Littlebrook Farm and an apprenticeship monitoring reproductive and overall health of foals, mares, and stallions at Friesians of Majesty Breeding Facility. It is with great pleasure that I announce the recipient of this year's Humanity and Natural Division's Science Division Award is Haley Boren. When selecting a recipient for the Excellence in Division of Social and Behavioral Sciences, the faculty looks for a well-rounded student, taking into consideration academic achievement, involvement in co-curricular activities, and service to the college. The recipient of this year's award is outstanding in all those areas. The student is a dual major in criminal justice and psychology with a pre-law minor. This year, she served as the All-College Honors Program President and the Head Resident Advisor of Hubbard Hall, in addition to working off-campus. She is a member of multiple honor societies and the All-College Honors Program. Her academic achievements are exceptional, earning her the honor of Valedictorian. I think we know who this person is, right? This student is a mentor, an advocate, and a genuinely compassionate human being. She is loved and respected by her professors and peers alike. We are honored to recognize Jennifer Forward as this year's recipient of the Award for Excellence in the Division of Social and Behavioral Sciences. The Award for Excellence in the Division of Adult and Continuing Education goes to an outstanding human services student from our satellite program at Hudson Valley Community College. Katerina Fuchs is a continuing ed student who works full-time, goes to school part-time, and despite her overwhelming workload, she has almost a perfect GPA. She is dedicated to her work at the Wildwood Education Center, where she supports students who are on autistic spectrum. For her capstone, she researched the effectiveness of using video prompts and video modeling to motivate children with autism. Many of these children with autism preferred a limited number of very specific foods, and as a result, lacked appropriate nutrients. Her capstone was well written, and she supported her thesis that with video prompting, students with autism would try new foods. It was an innovative idea and was based on extensive research in her methods class. Dr. Zielinski, one of our human service professors, stated, Kat took to heart the key to success in methods class and capstone. Research something you love. Her love is helping her students with developmental challenges, which is evident in the amount of effort she put into her capstone and patently obvious in the story she shares with her students each week in our class. Our sincerest congratulations for this year's recipient of the Excellence in the Division of Adult and Continuing Education, Katerina Fuchs. Our next award is for the Outstanding Transfer Student, and we actually have two winners this year. We have a tie. Our first winner has distinguished herself over the past 2 years as a history major. From the beginning, her sights have been set on entering the field of archival work, and 2 internships, one at the Williams Archives at Cazenovia College and one at the Archives of the Cazenovia Public Library, have allowed her to hone her skills in document preservation and records management. Her classwork has been exceptional, and she will graduate today with a cumulative average of 4.0. Her senior thesis, A Digital Dilemma, an analysis of digitalization in relation to archival preservation, offers a fascinating, gracefully written, and ultimately convincing argument against the virtual preservation of archival documents. She intends to enter the field of archival work, and in that endeavor, the faculty wishes her the very best. From Rushville, New York, this year's co-winner of the Outstanding Transfer Student is Emma McDowell. Our other co-winner of the Outstanding Transfer Student Award has made a significant contribution to the college and community since transferring with her associate's degree from SUNY Adirondack. She was active in the Psychology Club and is a member of multiple honor societies, including Alpha Chi National Honor Society, Psi Chi Psychology International Honor Society, Pi Guma Mu Social Science Honor Society, and Phi Theta Kappa International College Society. She also demonstrates outstanding commitment to service through her membership in the National Society of Leadership and Success, as well as Alpha Phi Omega National Service Fraternity. Her volunteer work includes a Haven at Skanda, Cazenovia College Giving Day, and serving as a camp counselor for the Creative Arts Spectrum Theater, a theater camp for children and young adults with autism and other developmental disabilities. In addition, she's a personal aide for a grandparent with dementia and provides respite for her brother with autism. Based on her dedication and commitment to the field of psychology, she received the Michael Machiski Award in Psychology. After graduation, she'll pursue her master's in counseling and community psychology. It is my pleasure to announce the co-winner of the Outstanding Transfer Student is McKenna Meditz. I now invite our Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Carrie Pine, to the platform to present this year's Student Life Awards. Carrie?
Well, hello. Okay, this is far away from here and I'm short, so I'm gonna lean in. Good afternoon, all, and I really am grateful to have the opportunity to share some highlighted student life contributors today with all of you. As Vice President for Student Affairs, it certainly is an honor and a privilege to present the Cazenovia College Student Life Awards this afternoon. This award is presented annually to a group of graduating seniors who have demonstrated exceptional citizenship and who have made significant and positive contributions to the quality of student life on campus. Like all of our celebrated graduates here today, our Student Life Award recipients came to Cazenovia College just a few short years ago. We've journeyed through a pandemic, as was referenced earlier today, and all of us were full of great potential and promise as we began our journey. During their time here, we have seen these honorees grow and transform into thoughtful and dedicated student leaders and community citizens. Their achievements and successes are in large part due to their positive attitudes and continued efforts to make meaningful changes on our campus and in the community. Today, our honorees graduate with a very long list of accomplishments and contributions to the college. Collectively, they have served as valuable members of student government, residence life, and campus activities teams, along with our athletic team. Have led, represented, and shared the student voice as part of a long list of major club members. Have been active contributors to our campus's engagement, pride, spirit, and inclusion, whether in our theater, on our campus stages, or in actively expecting us to address systemic inequities so all students feel truly welcome and significant on our campus. Our recipients have, and I am sure they will continue to, serve the college and their communities exceptionally well. So it is a genuine privilege for me to present the 2022 Student Life Awards to Haley Boren, Amani Clark, Jennifer Forward, Mackenzie Mahoney, and Jayla Wilson. Will you all please come forward to receive your certificates? Oh, okay, I gotta go in order. There you are. Haley. And then Jennifer. And then we have to stay for a moment because we do a picture. Hang on just one sec.
And she's gonna try to take
It's always quite a bit to manage here. There's 5. You know, some days there's a lot of them. All right, I'm gonna get right in the middle, and then we're gonna scooch over, I think, so she can get all of us. Yep. Come on. All right, great. Thank you all very much. Congratulations. I am now pleased to welcome the interim president of the Cazenovia College Alumni Association, Dacia Banks, to the lectern to present the 2022 Alumni Award winner.
Hello, everyone. As a Cazenovia College graduate and interim president of the College Alumni Association, I am thrilled to stand before you to announce the 2022 Alumni Award winner. The Alumni Award is presented to a graduating senior who not only embraced all the Cazenovia College has to offer, but also wants to make sure that you all leave here knowing you are a part of the Wildcat family. This student is described by his coach and professors as the whole package. He has excelled in the classroom and on the basketball court. He role modeled what is meant to be a Wildcat, so that's a good thing. While serving as the captain of the basketball team, he shared the enthusiasm and invited all of the Caz family by serving on welcoming committee and hosting recruits. He made sure that regardless of what brought you to Caz, you felt welcome to the Caz family. We are confident that this graduating senior will continue his Cazenovia pride into the future, as he will surely keep the class of 2022 family tight and strong for many years to come. It is my pleasure to present the 2022 Alumni Award to Brandon Wick.
Let's have another round of applause for all our student award winners. Congratulations for your well-deserved honors. Now we will move on to a special presentation of an honorary degree. And for that, I invite Ken Gardner, Chair of the Cazenovia Board of Trustees, to the lectern.
Good morning, everyone. Cazenovia College is joining with many other colleges and universities in awarding an honorary doctorate of human letters in absentia for the President of Ukraine, Mr. Vladimir Zelensky. The degree is being awarded in recognition of President Zelensky's bravery, moral strength, and inspired leadership despite the extraordinary personal, professional, and humanitarian challenges he faces during the unprovoked Russian invasion of his homeland. The degree reads, and it's right here below me, this honorary degree is given in recognition of profound bravery and leadership, motivating citizens in the broader world in defense of freedom and democracy. It is a reminder of the efforts and suffering of the Ukrainian people. As a further symbol of our recognition of Vladimir Zelensky, on this table in front of me is a loaf of bread. In Ukraine, a traditional greeting involves bread, wheat, and salt to symbolize Ukraine's rich lands and prosperous future. Sunflowers representing solidarity adorn the bread and become the symbol of resistance to oppression. The bread symbolizes the Cazenovia College community's welcoming to President Zelensky and our support of democracy and peace. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I am pleased to confer upon the President of Ukraine, Mr. Vladimir Zelensky, the degree of Doctorate of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
It is now my honor to introduce a Cazenovia College alumna and member of the Oneida Indian Nation, our commencement speaker, Candace Watson. A member of the Oneida Indian Nation's Wolf Clan, Candace Watson has served as the nation's documentarian since 2017. Her responsibilities include researching the nation's history and significant cultural events for posterity, as well as compiling data and providing historical context for nation member communications. Through her research, nation members can learn about and develop a direct connection to their past to ensure family histories are told from generation to generation. Candace has worked with the nation in many roles since graduating from Cazenovia College in 1986. In 2000, after completing her master's coursework in teaching, she was named Director of Education for the nation, overseeing the Nation Library, Early Learning Center, and its language, youth development, and scholarship programs. She also served as the Director of Education and Cultural Outreach while managing the Sakawi Cultural Center, where visitors can experience Oneida history from the nation's role as America's first allies to the present day. Candace served as the United South and Eastern Tribes Education Committee chairperson and served on the U.S. Department of Education's Regional Advisory Committee for the Northeast and Islands. Candace holds an associate degree in liberal arts from Cazenovia College, a bachelor's degree in mathematics from Utica College of Syracuse University, and a master's degree in teaching from Colgate University. Please join me in welcoming Candace Watson.
Surprisingly, that is not the first time I have been called Candace Wilson. Sagoli, greetings to Cazenovia College Board of Trustees, Cazenovia College faculty, to all of the friends and family here, and most of all, greetings to the graduating class of 2022. Thank you to everyone who has gathered here today for this special occasion. President Berg, thank you for your heartfelt acknowledgement of the history of this land and this institution's commitment to forging relationships with the Oneida Indian Nation and with all tribal nations throughout the region. On behalf of Oneida Indian Nation Representative Ray Halberter and the Oneida Indian Nation Council, I bring you a message of peace and gratitude for your acknowledgement that we gather here today on the ancestral homelands of the Oneida people, who have called this region home since time immemorial. The Oneida Indian Nation has always been and will always be committed to these lands and this region and the success of all who live, work, and learn here. I am truly humbled to be given this opportunity to speak about my education here at Caz and my life since graduation in 1986. I would also like to share with you some of the reasons that my arrival here was exceptional and why the experience of being a student here is still so meaningful to me today. My arrival at the Cazenovia College campus in 1984 was the culmination of many, many years of sacrifice, dedication, and perseverance from my family and my nation. Members of the Oneida Indian Nation have had a presence here since 1829, when our ancestor Thomas Cornelius graduated from the Cazenovia Seminary and became the preacher for our people living on the Windfall Reservation. A few years later, 2 Shenandoah girls would study on this campus and in the mid-1800s. And Margaret Elm graduated from the Cazenovia Missionary School in around 1920. She was poised to go to South America for her missionary work when she met and married her husband, John Wheelock. One of her daughters, Beatrice, was the mother of one of our current Turtle Clan representatives, Clint Hill. Nation members have been welcomed here and played an important role on this campus for many years, but I did not know this history when I attended in 1984. I wasn't sure that I belonged here, even as I was so excited to attend. Instead, my family and the Oneida people knew a very different history of education. And the fact that I attended college and that my sister did as well is a miracle. Our mother, Doreen, was sent to an Indian boarding school when she was a young girl of 9 years old. She, her younger sister, and her brother attended the Thomas Indian School in Western New York for 6 years, from 1951 until 1957 when it closed. Many of you may not be aware of the American Indian boarding school era, which began in the 1880s. Fewer of you may know that these schools continued operating until the 1960s. Their motto was, "Kill the Indian, save the man." Many Indian children were forcibly removed from their homes on reservations and sent to various boarding schools across the country. They were separated not just from their parents and extended family, but from their language, traditions, and community. Each day they were clearly told they did not belong and could not do so while remaining themselves. It is hard to say whether the denial of identity or the day-to-day mistreatment was crueler. The time my mother spent there shaped her future, and my children's future. She was reluctant to involve herself in our education, and I do not recall her ever attending a parent-teacher conference in my entire 13 years of schooling prior to college. She simply did not feel comfortable stepping into that huge red brick building. It brought up too many hurtful memories for her, and we did not push her to do so. In her mind, school was not a place she belonged. Despite this difficult history, my desire to attend college was always strong. I loved school, I loved learning, and most of all, I loved mathematics. I was one of those kids for whom math came easy, and I thoroughly enjoyed doing my homework and studying. I was fortunate to have had an older, wiser sister who laid the framework for my continuing education by attending Caz herself and introducing a new way to see education that was supportive rather than stifling, inspiring rather than diminishing. She graduated from Caz in 1983 and showed me that this was a place I could belong to. My sister helped with the forms and applications needed to apply at Caz, and our aunt, Gloria Halberter, provided the names and addresses of several companies that had developed scholarships for Indian students to attend college. Just as importantly, she instilled the desire to learn and succeed in all of her nieces and nephews and was always eager to support us in any way that she could. Of course, there was no internet or Google search engine in 1984, but that stapled 3-page list of addresses she gave us was invaluable in our college application process. Some of those awards were for small amounts, but they helped me buy essential supplies and let my roommate and me order pizza when needed. I lived at Watts. My Aunt Gloria believed that I belonged here at college, and her support helped me believe that too. There is no doubt many people worked hard to ensure you could be here, whether that's a parent, sibling, or other family member, high school teachers and counselors, or other mentors in your life. One day, your success here and in your lives after college may enable you to fill this role for someone else. I hope you will jump at the chance to do all you can to support their journey. I came to Kaz with a passion for math, and I loved my mathematics classes so much that I pleaded to take more. Yet I learned so many other things inside and outside of the classroom, and I think those of you graduating today will agree when I say those lessons were just as important as my studies, if not more in some ways. My roommate and I became fast friends. She would come home with me on weekends and spend time with my family as if we were her own. Donna had never experienced life on an Indian reservation before, and it was a very different way of living than she was used to. In those days, we had no running water at home and few resources. I expected that first visit would be her last. That wasn't the case. Our friendship continued to grow as we learned more about each other, all the things that made us different, and at the same time, the many important things that we shared in common. A semester later, I had the chance to learn this again when we had a new roommate, Nancy. I had so little in common with her. She came from a background of privilege, yet within minutes we discovered that we too shared more than we might have imagined, and we became friends immediately. I saw that what I had felt here on campus was true, that I was surrounded by good people who came here because of the diverse and welcoming environment that made it possible. As your time at Cazenovia comes to a close today, I suspect the friends who helped you belong are close to your heart. Finding them was among the most important things you could have done during your college education, and you were essential in helping them belong as well, even if you didn't notice it at the time. While math was my first passion, psychology soon became another. I was fascinated by learning about the human mind. What makes us who we are? Why do we see the world the way we do? I remember one professor in particular that had a profound impact on my understanding of the relationships between people that could sometimes be so difficult to comprehend. He stood out among the faculty, he played in a punk band on the weekends, and he always wrote on the board in these big, huge, blocky letters. His class gave me so much clarity on the larger motivators behind human behavior and helped evolve my perspective on those around me. For the first time, I understood that everyone was looking for their place to belong. When my fellow students arrived on campus for the first time, many of them felt as uncertain as I did. As you enter the workforce or pursue more education, keep this in mind. Your new coworkers or cohort are also finding their way. And when you embrace this community, you are building a place to belong together. This is one of the most valuable things that you can take from your studies here into the world. After graduation, I decided to pursue an additional degree in psychology. Was that the last time my interests evolved? Absolutely not. My plans changed again, and I returned home to work for the Oneida Indian Nation as a floor supervisor at its bingo hall. That bingo hall was the foundation of the nation's enterprises, and as they grew, so did my career. I would move to the finance department and become a senior bookkeeper for many years. Education called to me again, and I considered a degree in accounting. Yet what really appealed to me was my first love, mathematics. I earned a bachelor's degree in mathematics at Utica College of Syracuse University, then continued with my studies at Colgate University, where I earned a master's degree in teaching high school mathematics. After receiving my degree, I was hired as the education director for the Oneida Indian Nation, overseeing our library and early learning center and the language, youth development, and scholarship programs. I also served as the director of education and cultural outreach while managing the Segoe Cultural Center for 15 years. During this time, I realized something incredible had happened. The daughter of a survivor of an Indian boarding school had become the first-generation college student with multiple degrees. I was now an educator myself, serving the Oneida Indian Nation and preserving all that these schools had tried to strip from Native Americans. Today, I am the nation's documentarian. I research the nation's history and compile it in a way that is useful to nation members. I couldn't have imagined it when I was applying to colleges in 1984, but this is where I belong now, and I am so glad to be here. I am joining you for what I know from experience is a bittersweet moment. You are about to leave behind a wonderful, supportive community where you have learned so much and made so many great friends. I know exactly how you feel, because I felt that way too at my own graduation. The years I spent studying at Cazenovia were some of the best times of my life. I made good friends while I was here, some who I keep in touch with today. The shenanigans we got ourselves into, playing on the wooden castle playground at the elementary school, or having deep conversations about the Grateful Dead and how we were all going to follow them after graduation, seems like a lifetime ago. It seems even longer than a lifetime when I remember that young girl who was so eager to go to college, and her mother who was so frightened by the things she had experienced under the guise of education. She could hardly believe this could be the right place for her daughter. Of all the things I learned during my time here at Cazenovia, the most important was that I belonged on this campus in 1984. I belonged at every educational institution I would attend in the coming years, in each job I held throughout my career, and in every space where I could contribute and learn. This is the lesson that I hope all of you will take with you after graduating today. Your interests are sure to change, but some will remain with you for life. You may find a rewarding career in your field of study or pursue countless other paths. Some of the friends graduating with you may attend your wedding, celebrate the birth of your children, and stand beside you through all of life's joyful and challenging times. Some may drift away, but will always occupy a special place in your heart because of what you shared here. The one thing that will never change is that regardless of your race, gender, or economic status, who you love, or where you call home, you belong here. You belonged here the moment you chose to attend this college, and you belong here today because of your hard work, your talents, and the connections you have forged. Wherever you take your skills, whatever life you create for yourself, you will belong there too. Your accomplishments will stand for themselves, beginning with everything that has brought you here today. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2022. I cannot wait for you to discover all of the places you are meant to be and all of the things that you will achieve when you find them. Thank you.
Thank you, Candace. Your remarks could not have been more appropriate on this day when we first acknowledged that our college campus is situated on the indigenous homelands of the Oneida Indian Nation. Please join me in thanking Candace again for her inspirational address. I know our graduates appreciate your willingness to share in their special day. Before we move on with our ceremony, I'd like to take a few moments to recognize and thank some very committed people in attendance today. Would all the Cazenovia College administrators, faculty, and staff please stand? These are the individuals who work day in and day out so that your experience at Cazenovia, as a Cazenovia College student is the best a college can offer. I would like to personally thank all of our talented and dedicated employees for their commitment to the development and success of our students. And now I want to recognize the tireless work and support of the governing body of Cazenovia College. Would the trustees present please stand and accept our collective thanks? We're glad to have you here today. At this time, I invite Dr. Sharon Detmer to lead off the presentation of the degree recipients, the class of 2022, beginning with our Masters in Mental Health Counseling.
The marshals, please take your places. Master's degree candidates, please come up. Thank you. Rachel Busan. These are the candidates for the Master's in Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Brittany Brown. Kelly Kluke. Emily Rose Kraus. Jade Frost. Mallory Humphrey. Morgan Perella. Tessa Peters. Amanda G. Petrowski. Alexa Strickland. Jenny Trumbull. Alexis M. Tubbs. This concludes the presentation of the Master of Science degrees. It is also my pleasure to present to the following student who has earned an Associate in Science degree today. Nathan LaJoy. Please welcome Division Chair Bruce Roy to the podium to present our Bachelor of Arts candidates.
Jennifer Elizabeth Forward, summa cum laude. Kana Closter, summa cum laude. Haley J. Boren. Haley is a dual major and will also receive a Bachelor of Professional Studies degree. Daniel I. Hagan. Emma J. McDowell, summa cum laude. Mackenzie A. Mahoney. Demetria C. McIntyre, cum laude. Saray E. Perez, magna cum laude. Allison K. Pettit. Isla Porchett. Maria T. Puma, cum laude. Megan Lynn Wilson, magna cum laude. This concludes the presentation of our Bachelor of Arts candidates. It is my pleasure to continue to present our candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees. Mackenzie S. Adamak, cum laude. Kaylee E. Agans, cum laude. Brooke A. Aldrich. Sydney Elizabeth Allen, magna cum laude. Janice Andrea Avenia, summa cum laude. Cody Allen Richard Bear. Gina Nicole Becquetta, summa cum laude. Kenneth M. Beeman, Jr. Jamie A. Brandt, magna cum laude. Joseph P. Bryson. Janelle Christine Brothers, cum laude. Michelle S. Bryant. Katie Lee Collins, cum laude. Jordan E. Kronk, cum laude. Patrick C. Daly. Melanie A. DeFio, cum laude. Chelsea A. Delius. Julia Francis DePietro. Kirsten R. Dixon, cum laude. Dawson F. Eckrich. Alexis L. Eichler. Harley A. Eldridge. Desiree A. Enriquez. Natalie G. Foltz, cum laude. Katarina Fuse. Liz Ann Fuller. Anthony J. Hensel, summa cum laude. Rashawn M. Hunter. Haley B. Jones, magna cum laude. Lydia K. Jurista. We would like to pause for a moment and welcome Professor Holdren to the podium to continue our presentation of the Bachelor of Science candidates.
Hello all, congratulations. And I'd like to take 1 second and just say how impressed I am by all of you and all the hard work you've put in. And I'd also want to give a shout out to President Berg and Dean Detmer for all the work they've done to get us through the last couple of years. All right. Rachel A. Jersick, cum laude. Sydney Kisan. Caitlin R. Kelleher. Sydney M. Lemire, summa cum laude.
Congratulations.
Nicole M. Lincoln, magna cum laude. Kirsten L. Lyra LeVay, magna cum laude. J.C. Lopez. Amy J. Marshall. Devin R. Marshall. Miranda K. McAvoy. Connor David McGorty. McKenna Mary Meditz, summa cum laude.
Congratulations.
Amber M. Mealy. Brittany Ann Miller. Christina J. Knopfer, magna cum laude. Angela E. Nuso, cum laude. James C. O'Reilly.
Congratulations. Got a photo over here. Here we go. All right. Congratulations.
Latoya C. Pickett. Cheyenne Elizabeth Platten. Megan Ann Pleakin. Dorothea J. Ramirez.
Congratulations.
Carly Ronan, magna cum laude.
Congratulations.
Asia Lynn Rose.
Congratulations. Here, there we go. Well done.
Skylar J. Sempier, magna cum laude. Victoria Amani Sayers Hope. Jacob D. Schnur.
Congratulations.
Sarah Shoemaker. Aja S. Stokes, cum laude. Lisa M. Symington. Maya C. Vargas. Alexander Vasquez. Emily R. Waters, summa cum laude. Ian Michael Watkins, magna cum laude. Ian is a dual major and will be receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree as well. Shannon Wilcox, cum laude.
Congratulations.
Shazia M. Williams.
Congratulations.
Ethan Willis.
Congratulations.
Jayla J. Wilson.
Got a fancy medallion. Got it? Good, okay. Well, we can just stay there.
Elizabeth Jean Zupan, cum laude.
Congratulations.
This concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Arts candidates. Please welcome Division Chair Kim Wally to present our candidates for the Bachelor of Fine Arts degrees.
Joe Alvarez, magna cum laude. Dawson T. Andrews. Courtney Bateman, cum laude. Jessica Bernal Pedroza, magna cum laude. Eddie Bliss, cum laude. Serena M. Bauer. Samantha Yvonne Bradley, magna cum laude. Madison A. Bugby, magna cum laude. Emily K. Cohn, summa cum laude. Luciana Di Genova. Alyssa Donato, cum laude. Cheyenne R. Dunn. Maria E. Fontaine, magna cum laude. Maria is a dual major and will also receive a Bachelor of Professional Studies degree. Serafina French, magna cum laude. Drew Harrigan. Paige E. Earlbeck. Ariel M. Jaquette. Justine M. Jory, cum laude. Ava M. Lee, magna cum laude. Stanley R. Lupinski. Hajar A. Mana, cum laude. Taylor Morgan McCullough, magna cum laude. Allison M. McGrath. Cody L. Musso. Mary C. Pearsall. Megan A. Pexton, magna cum laude. Jordan Filippi. Aaliyah D. Pickwick, cum laude. Patrice Anna Olivia Pointer. Courtney Justine Reynolds, summa cum laude. Lauren E. Schwarzbeck. Caitlin J. Secondo. Hannah Jane Schaefer. Alyssa R. Simcoe, summa cum laude. Allison Ann Cornell Simpson, magna cum laude. Sydney B. Stull. Lindsay M. Schweitzer, magna cum laude. Joseph E. Thomas. Kaylin Maria Van Auken, magna cum laude. Lion S. Vega. Lindsay Marie Weir, magna cum laude. This concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Fine Arts candidates. Please welcome Division Chair Joni Cagle, who will present our candidates for the Bachelor of Professional Studies.
Hello, everyone. Management students, how's it hotter than? A biscuit. It's hotter than a biscuit. Last time you'll hear it from me. Okay, I'm honored to name off the graduates today. It's quite an exciting day for all of us. Okay, and our first graduate will be Kelly Marie Andalina. Jada T. Bennett. Amani A. Clark, cum laude. Oh, Joseph DeGroot. Jada R. Devine. Jalea Lynn Hayward. Allie LaFleur, magna cum laude. Nick Lanza. Katara A. Lindsay. Congratulations. Lucia Lavirio.
Congratulations.
It's about time I heard some noise out there. Kara J. McDougal, I'm sorry. McDougal. Cum laude. Natalie N. McKeela. Thank you. Laurel Ann Milano. Oh, Odie.
Congratulations.
Alexander, otherwise known as Odie. Alex Odie.
Congratulations.
Ashley M. Paredes. Amanda E. Presley. Miguel Angel Rivera III. Shamari Rivera. Dominique H. Rizzo. I'm so excited, I think I'm backing them all up. Nicole Marie Rose, cum laude.
Congratulations.
You okay? Natalie Ann Russo. Zachary R. Slachter.
Congratulations.
Aiden H. Schleppen. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Lorelei Van St- Brandon Michael Wick. Oh, here we go. Victoria Nicole. Where's Vicky? This concludes the presentation of the Bachelor's of Professional Studies candidates.
Yay!
Thank you.
Graduates, you made it. It wasn't easy, but you took on the challenges brought on by the pandemic, and you made it. I commend you for your perseverance during this most difficult year to be a college student. Should be difficult years, plural, right? Now let's take a moment to consider your achievement and the responsibilities that come with it. Since this college's founding in 1824, tens of thousands of students have come to Cazenovia, this old and storied institution, to study with an exceptional faculty, to gain knowledge and skills, and then to move out into our society to build successful futures for themselves and better lives for others. Now, you join them. You and this college are now permanently linked. As you move off into your careers, the trustees, faculty, staff, and administrators all promise to keep working to make Cazenovia an even greater college, one in which you can continue to feel genuine pride. In return, we ask that you continue working to make your lives successful and to make our society a better place for others as well as for yourselves. This will be your new responsibility as graduates of Cazenovia College. As you prepare to depart with your degree, accept the congratulations of the entire campus community on this signal achievement, as well as on those achievements we all know will follow. You are an extraordinary class, a class we will miss and one we will fondly remember always. And now, I am pleased to make a pronouncement that today, as is being heard for the 197th time here at Cazenovia, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and in response to the recommendation of the faculty, I declare you to be graduates of Cazenovia College with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. And now to welcome you into membership in our Alumni Association, I invite fellow alumna from the class of 1994 and interim president of the Cazenovia College Alumni Association, Dacia Banks, back to the stage. Dacia.
You did it. On behalf of the thousands of Cazenovia College alumni, I would like to offer you my congratulations. Although you are packed and prepared to leave our campus and community, you will always have a special bond with Cazenovia College. We welcome you as our newest alumni and look forward to a continued relationship as active members of the Alumni Association. Would the graduates please stand? Please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. You can sit back down. At this time, I ask everyone to please stand and join us in singing the Cazenovia College alma mater. As our brand new alumni, Jayla Wilson joins us back on stage again. The words of the alma mater can be found in your commencement program on the inside front cover.
So, do I start? Oh. Sun lit over Gina's waters,
dash their spray on high. Nearby stands our alma mater, famed in years gone by. Hail the fairest Cazenovia, when from thee we part. Yet thy name will ever reverence, fairest in our hearts.
My congratulations once again to our graduates and their families. Following the benediction and recession, I invite all of you to a reception in honor of our graduates to be held outside behind Chapman Hall, which is this building, and inside at Hubbard Hall, which is behind me. And now I ask Reverend Betty Berlew to come forward and lead us in the benediction.
And stop on your way out and look at this beautiful piece of art here in honor of the people of the Ukraine. And now, you're such a fabulous group. I've never seen so many smiles. Keep on smiling. Bear witness to the love of God in this world, so that those to whom love is a stranger will find in you kind and generous friends. Amen.